Hey, Steve Zook here. Welcome back to Polka Suit Channel and the Guitar Ladder System. Hey, this guitar is for sale, and I'm not kidding. It's the best sounding 650 I've ever had, and I've been doing this, selling the Loras for 11, 12 years. Yeah, this is unplugged, by the way. But hey, I want to get to the subject of today's video. By the way, some of the most powerful things in the world are really simple. We tend to overcomplicate it. And I'm not just talking guitar playing, I'm talking understanding the universe and your relationship to it and how to get help from the universe. It's a big subject, but anyway, I want to talk about this for today. Have a focus, really want to have a good focus today. Fall in love with repetition and you will get huge, huge returns. I really think most people don't understand how powerful practicing correctly is, because you can't really tell what's going on when you're doing it. But if you're practicing, let's say you're just doing kind of a pseudo-chromatic like this. And you just do that nice and slow, clean. You'll get more out of it if you place your accent, bam, bam, bam. And vary the volume of that accent. Maybe do sometimes where it's really hard like that, and then sometimes it's kind of a little bit of an accent, like that's hard, and then like maybe a medium accent, like vary the volume, like maybe do it soft, a little bit louder, and then a little more weight. But I try to practice at least an hour a day, some days 2 hours of nothing but repetitive. It's almost like you create your own drum rudiments on guitar. But if you sit down, and Tommy Tedesco used to talk about this, and you're building technique if you play clean. I also suggest you mute, because when you mute, it makes it a little harder for the right hand, and that builds technique. And the right hand, by the way, is a weak area of many players, unless you're Al Di Meola, right? He kind of sets the bar for this, So watch some Al Di Meola. So anyway, repetition is the mother of mastery. I know these are old sayings, perfect practice makes perfect. It's just, I'm talking about building technique. You're not going to build technique if you slop through scales and you play unclean and you're not hitting all the notes, and you got to really pay attention and focus on it. So just doing this. Now, as you can tell, my fingers aren't out. I'm kind of just have them tucked in. I believe in practicing 2 or 3 different ways. Then you mute. Don't let the simplicity of this fool you, and then you can have your fingers just kind of flopping out. I'm kind of like right now, it feels good to have them tucked in. And again, that accent, you hit that accent, bam, bam. The accent gives your technique a reference point and helps kind of cement this, in your brain and rewire your neurotransmitters to do this. And you can vary the accent where, what note, right? But the repetition's really important. And just doing this, you might not think you're building technique, but you are. You can use a different scale, right? Minor pentatonic to a major 13 flat 5. But this is nice because it's very repetitive. You don't have to think a lot when you're doing it. Place the accent. But again, if you just practice clean like this, you're building technique. And if you get bored, doing this for an hour, then switch it up. Use a different scale. But I find that you get a great benefit by being even repetitive in what you're playing, because it just makes it easier for your fingers and your mind to do it. You don't have to think about it. But every time you play clean and slow, you're building technique. This is heavy, man. It really works. Slow, place the accents. I'm not a huge sports fan, but I am a huge basketball fan. I just love basketball. I'm actually a pretty good shot too. But I just love back. By the way, if you need cataract surgery, I just had it over a week ago. It is a walk in the park. It is so easy. There's nothing to worry about it. You don't even 10 minutes and it's over. You don't feel anything. It's nothing. I was really nervous about it, but I guess that's normal to be nervous about surgery, unless you're Michael Jackson. I respect Michael Jackson, by the way. I'm not making a joke, but he was cool. Anyway, sad everything he had to go through in his life. But anyway, so pseudo chromatics, just repetition's the mother of mastery. Practice slow and clean. Place the accent. Vary the accent volume-wise. Vary the whole thing volume. Maybe do it quiet. This guitar sounds amazing, by the way. I usually sell these for $13.49. I'll do this one for $11.99. Case is a little extra. I'll give you the case at cost. But this is a new guitar. The pick guard rests a little low. That's how some of them come up. But this thing sounds amazing. This one might be nitro. It might not. But it really just rings out. It just gets that hum and that kind of reverb, analog reverb bloom. It sounds amazing. Trust me. I'm not very warmed up now. But anyway, so repetition's the mother of mastery. Every time you do this, I know this is kind of a boring video, I admit it, but I'm trying to show you them. If you sit here for an hour a day and just do something as simple as this, you don't have to do this exact pattern over and over. You can do a pentatonic form, one of the 5 minor pentatonic forms. You can do minor. The main idea is practice slow and clean, and you're actually building technique. You won't think you are, but all of a sudden someday you'll be playing when you're a little warmed up and you'll just start peeling something off. It's just amazing. Also, if you want to develop a strong right hand, don't drink much. I'll have a glass of wine every 2 or 3 months. I really think alcohol is not too good for your guitar playing. What's good for your guitar playing? Meditation. I've been doing transcendental meditation for 38 years. Exercise, light weightlifting, walking at the park, positive attitude, meditation, daily meditation. But if every night you have 3 or 4 or 5 beers, it's messing up your guitar playing, I'll guarantee you. So just simple. Boy, this guitar sounds amazing. Somebody's going to be blown away by this guitar. I'm just going to this major 13 flat 5 because I like it. The action's a little low on this guitar right now. I'll just slightly raise up the bridge and that little buzz you just heard will go away. This is an amazing guitar. Bichord. I know that's a little flat. Anyway, so I've made my point. If you're interested in this guitar, it sounds unbelievable. It's the best sounding 650 I've ever had, and that's not bullshit. Folks, my guitar business is a labor of love. It actually costs me money. I wish that wasn't true, but it's true. I just love guitars. I love music. I love turning people on to great stuff, and I really know guitars. If I say a guitar is special, it's not bullshit, all right? Anyway, so repetition's the mother of mastery, and every time you play nice and clean and place accents, you're building technique. Hear that accent on the first one. A little less volume. A little less volume with accent. Quiet, medium, and full weight. Technique is something you have to build. Most guitar players are either weak in the left or the right hand. Most of the time it's the right hand. So spend an hour or 2 a day working on your right hand. It will really pay off for you. If you're interested in this guitar, it sounds amazing. It's all solid hand carved wood. They did a killer job on it. Looks like it has a one-piece neck too. The list is around $18.79. I'll go 11. What did I say before? Now I can't remember. I'll go $11.49 on this. That's a killer price. This is a rare one. Case would be a little extra. You can text me or call me 714-548-0385. I know this is a little dusty right now. Or email me stevezook7@yahoo.com. That's Steve, STEVEZOOK, then number 7, not spelled out, at yahoo.com. This thing sounds amazing. Not sure if you can hear it, but it just gets this ring and this reverb. It's really special. All right, folks, I got to get on to something else. Take care. Let's all stay positive. Ciao.